Good morning, everybody. Dobro jutro. Good morning. Buenos dias. It is Tuesday. We are all-time highs, What are we going to do today? What are we going to do? Vote in the chat. Vote in the chat. It's not, yesterday I was, not going to lie, I was long. Somewhere, something like there was that divergence there on the hourly, and I was long, and I was up money, but in the challenge, I was just trying to get back up on the leaderboard, so I held that for too long. And then I literally tweeted saying like, "Oh, I'm in longs, thinking for a push up to all-time highs." Especially when we stopped right before it. I was like, "Oh, it's generating liquidity." Little bit of a pullback there that I got long here, whatever. I go to my personal training session, check it. It's like from 2 to 3, but I even got there late. And then I check, I'm like, well, I got stopped out there. Isn't that funny? And oh well. God, that was where the stop was. Isn't it funny though? Then after that, I think I'm just doing a little bit of price action review here. Now that I'm more about it, right? Because I was like, oh yeah. I mean, that's not even a bad idea. But I certainly could have managed that position better. I didn't protect my profits. Okay. And then as soon as, that broke, ES broke. What's interesting is that, it's not like this had an inversion even here, right? Even on this tiny, little tiny FEG, right? It held this down. And then it, broke down from there. Where's the first presented FEG from yesterday? I think we did come back into it. But anyway. It's what all-time highs be like. It looks like it's, some people might be calling that a bull flag or something. And flags, and then psych. Alright. And this was what I wanted longs yesterday. Would have put a stop at the bottom, but it never retraced. It's a tough day for me yesterday. Honestly, I feel like that's happened for me a couple times now. My Mondays, I always start off not that good, which makes sense because Mondays, most of the time, there's no high impact news, right? All right, we did come back into here, midpoint of that, and then you have divergence on the hourly. ES and NASDAQ, right? 4-hour all as well, right? It's just the first presented FEG. That's how huge that was. Okay, cool. No. It's this. Yeah, it's more obvious in the hourly. Right? S&Ps. So, what'd you guys vote in the chat? Let's see. Bullish, bearish, neutral. 55% bullish. Bearish. 55% bullish, 28% bearish, 15% neutral. All right. Welcome, Jordy Folksich into Fozench into the Babel Buddies. Welcome. All right. So, let me think. You got this. Right? Then we go drop down to 15. ES broke this London high. Made a displacement. Already did retrace a bit into it. But, on the hourly, we have some hourly FEGs here. So I would think that ES could retrace into that potentially. And maybe NASDAQ will as well. And then hopefully, I mean, I would just aim for yesterday's high, to be honest, from where I wanted from the afternoon session, right? Why wouldn't I? So, same thing for NASDAQ. I'd rather long NASDAQ today because it's stronger. I'm not really looking for, what would you say? How would you say? I'm not really looking for shorts today. So here's the open. So immediately NASDAQ's, hit that London high real quick. All right. Back to business. How are we doing today? Let's see. Yeah, what are we up to? Like, NASDAQ's down. Okay, we're flat, literally flat on the day. What's heat map like? This is what the stock heat map's looking like for the S&P 500. Most shit is flat. You see everything's gray. All right. We'll check up on that in another 10 minutes or so or whatever. La 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 la. All right, we're in this FEG on ES and NASDAQ, right? I'll highlight the one, the discount for NASDAQ. I mean, I prefer to hold. So I'm just going to look for... That was quite the drop. The fuck? 2 30-point candles like that? The hell? That's wild. Anyway, so I'm looking for like a 1-minute structure shift. Bleeding. This is like London low. The fuck is this? This is crazy. Alright. The sky is falling. That's what it feels like. Which is good, honestly. I would hope that this is the manipulation then, right? All right. It's like a gnarly move push lower, by the way. Pretty gnarly. NVIDIA is down 1.55%, 1.5%. All right. The Dow and RTY are strong. ES and Nasdaq are weak. I'm pretty much just going to look for if maybe this is the low of the session, low of the morning, and then, short-term high breaking the displacement. I think you guys voted mostly bullish, right? Yeah, it was 55% bullish. Yeah, there's a potential S&T of ES on the hourly that I'm looking at as well. From that London low on ES, it swept like yesterday's low. It swept yesterday's like 10 a.m. low. We're still inside yesterday's candle, which is hilarious. Nasdaq. Yes, pushing back up. Let me put the time on this. Okay. See if ES gets to this area. This is the last swing high, honestly. This would then be a breaker block. I don't know what this is. This was like London high or something. Yeah. The 15-minute looks pretty good there. It's wicking that area, the hourly too. Same on Nasdaq. Do we have any more news today? I don't think so, right? Maybe at 10 a.m. Okay, we have 10 a.m. orange folder. Remember, orange folder can sometimes be erratic. On Friday, the orange folder stopped me at break even. Yes, it came back to it's like 9:30 open. Paused right there. Didn't close above these highs. Paused right at that. So let's see. I mean, maybe NASDAQ will make an SMT, go lower, make an SMT. But what I like now is that there's a swing high on NASDAQ to watch out for. Yeah, maybe maybe there'll be another SMT, and that will be better. Like, I like it when there's an hourly and then like a 1 minute one. But even if it doesn't, I mean, I'll look for longs if NASDAQ takes this high. It's definitely odd that like NASDAQ was stronger on the higher time frame, and now ES is stronger on the lower one. Here, NASDAQ just took new low of session. Do you guys think we'll hit that London low? This is yesterday's first presented FEG, by the way. Maybe we can draw that out again. I kind of feel like it's somewhat important because that was like yesterday. It was humongous. And that's the one just from 9:30. I'm just going to write 9:30 because it's just so large. I'd count that. Especially on like a no news day. I think ICT said something similar. I saw it. Somebody said that he was like, oh, if there's no news, then, and it's the first one's large, then I'll look at the 9:30. SMT ES. Sure, some people ask me like, oh, why don't you long ES and stuff? Well, NASDAQ's still the stronger one in the higher time frame. So yeah. What if ES just, what if this is another rotation? ES just swipes this high and then reverses, goes lower. I don't know. What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? That's what Donald Trump said. That was kind of funny though, not gonna lie. Like, the whataboutism, he's in journalism, he has a point. So let's mark out the next short-term high, yes. Let's have an alert for NASDAQ if she wakes up. I'll be interested in NASDAQ if she like wakes up, Maybe maybe she retraces to 50% again yesterday. Maybe she pauses right before London low. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. It's definitely odd how different we look on the hourly right now, right? Nope, we swiped London low just now on NASDAQ. That's how differently we look on the hourly right now. Okay. I don't really have much of an idea then, Yeah, I had the wrong bias today. If that was up, we just swipe London high and we just drop. It's odd how different we look. I'll just wait to see what 10 a.m. news does. I certainly have another SMT there. ES still didn't. It'll be kind of wild if ES now takes out this high, I don't know. No trade for me yet. I worked out yesterday, and I'd also played 9 holes on my simulator. I also did driving range, and I played 9 holes on my simulator. Golf is hard, bro. Golf is really hard. I scored 60 in 9 holes. But it's okay. I have a goal. I have a goal to break 100 by like October. Consistently. And actually I've like looked up a strategy to do that. So I have a lesson tomorrow. I just have to hit my clubs further. I'm not even joking. I can't hit anything like consistently over like a club that goes consistently like in the middle over 100 yards. So once I can get that club working, I just want, if I get a club that can go 150 yards like consistently, then I could do it. I can get there. But even with only doing that, I swear none of my shots went further than 100 yards, and I played 9 holes. Some of them were 400 yards out. I got a 60, so not the worst. So I was playing it safe, not getting into hazards. But I mean, you'll see. I've scored 104 on the course the other day. On a full 18. It was okay. I don't like that, like, NASDAQ just took out, like, yes, that 10. Oh, wait, is it about to? It's about to get rid of this SMT, is it? SMT is pretty much gone right now. They're just freaking falling right now. It's not gone yet. The sky is falling! I don't know. Yeah, most of us were bullish. Too many of us are bullish. We're not gonna get it. Too bad, so sad. What's this heat map look like? It's probably NVIDIA, like, bringing everything down. Yeah. You have a lot of chips that are down here, yeah. It's down 6%. LMT. Lockheed Martin. What's PM? Philip Morris. Anyway, NVIDIA's down 2.5%, so it's definitely dragging down the NASDAQ. Well, no more SMT there with ES. Right? That's what we were looking at this morning on the hourly, right? Like, oh, took out during London. No. That's invalidated. So, are we gonna go for this the sell side then? Like, that's possible. We're gonna stay heavy and go for that sell side. No more S&T. Let me ask the chat. Let's put in a poll there. I feel like if we go for that sell side, it's really like not going to give anyone time to get in or something. I don't know. All right, answer in the chat. La 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 la. Yes, they'll even take out London low. At least I knew to like filter out. Like I didn't take longs in ES, knowing that how weak Nasdaq was. Because I said I want Nasdaq longs. It was stronger on the higher time frame, and it was just too weak there. There goes London low. Yeah. I mean, there goes that. I don't. Oh, London low on ES. Yeah. Okay, there's no more. The wild thing is, like, even if you were short, like, bias, it didn't really give you much of a entry. Like, you would have just had to take this retracement, which didn't even retrace 50%. So, and ES, if you had shorted ES, you would have gotten stopped out. So that's how tricky the market is today, honestly. Pretty tricky. Who freaking tanked it? Right, I'm gonna tweet, all right, who farted? Who farted? There's dead ass nothing I could do here. Look, all right, who farted? Congrats to the winners yesterday at the competition. Top 10, I've tweeted you guys out. I talked about you on Ninja Trader's live stream today. You guys did really well. Looks like the scalpers did well yesterday. I said I held on to my longs for too long. I was red yesterday. So, but what's wild is even if you're a green yesterday, you would have scored in the top 200 of the competition. There's another competition going on. I think it'll be 5 days long. I'm not hosting it, but I wonder who is. I think it's just a Ninja Trader competition. However, I don't know if I'll enter because honestly, when I was in my longs, I was like, I came back to green and I just kept looking at the leaderboard and like refreshing it. And that's like, I don't know. I don't even look at my P&L while I'm in a trade. So that was definitely not a move for me. It was stressful. So like what? We just freaking died like fucking 200 points in fucking like 30 minutes on the NASDAQ? Is this like a joke? Like this is, I don't even see anything. You would think that like some missile strike happened or something with this. I don't see anything on Walter Bloomberg. It just says Nasdaq's down 1%. It says we're just trading a shitcoin market right now, honestly, because there's just no volume. That's what I'm thinking. There's not enough participants, so like it's easy for there to be a large move, just wiping people. All right, let's see here. Fast stock news. I think you guys voted yes, probably. We hit, after I put that poll up, we hit it like 3 minutes later. Who farted? Someone tagged me saying, Tanya, the CE of yesterday's RTH gap was a draw. I don't know, bro. We like dropped a lot more than that. Boom, 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 boom. This hourly looks fucking crazy. Just drop. How many points did we actually drop in NASDAQ since the open? Well, 235. Well, you know what? At least, like, you know, if you're bull biased like I was this morning, there was never any confirmation to go long. Like, I was waiting for this high to get broken with displacement. Never happened. So at least I stayed safe. But this was definitely something I didn't anticipate this push lower like that. It's crazy. Crazy. Let me think something. Someone said it's Taco Tuesday. Someone said when you are all looking for long, I took a short big win. I mean, hey, sometimes that's an indicator, right? Like the bias. Too many people are. That's what I said. Too many over here. I was like, too many of us are bullish, so we're not going to get the bullish. But at least, hey, if you're bullish, you're not getting hurt. It's totally fine to have a wrong bias. Or like to be wrong on your analysis, especially if you didn't even take it, if it didn't confirm and you didn't even lose any money. Can't feel FOMO then if you were, you know, if you're a long bias and you missed a move short. I don't feel any FOMO. Thank God. Feels definitely weird. We're down 1% in like 30 minutes. Here's the 10 a.m. news. Let's see. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything. After you have such a move push lower already. You looks like Thomas Spinelli. Now you say I'm looking like a man? That's rude. Who's that? Tom Espinal. English mixed martial artist. What? In what world? Bro, how do you do that? I was on a short and bagged 1 of 3R, but I still feel like I didn't do much. I think that comes, like, if you feel like you still didn't do much, it means, like, you probably, I don't know. It's an emotional issue. You can't diagnose them based on that, just that little information. Anyway. Prices come to daily. Someone got the earning report early. Yeah, we have earnings this week. If you feel like you haven't done enough, go listen to ICT Spaces again. I know, right? Yeah, I love those spaces. Too bad he doesn't do them anymore. Today's the first day down. We're down 1%. I'm not gonna try to look for longs now. Like, all the SMT was, invalidated. Then we dropped a ton. We're really weak right now. Some people are saying we're in a daily fair value gap, sure, but, like, who's to say that next couple of days won't be heavy? And we just take out some trendline liquidity, you know? Someone was hating on me a second ago because I didn't take the short. I don't really care. Like, I get hated on for anything. If I don't take a trade, even if I take a trade, then I get hated. Like, people are like, prove it's not sim, and then I prove it's not sim, I get more hate, and then everything. So I really don't give a shit. Don't care. If I came in bullish and there was no bullish setup and I didn't take a trade, I don't know how we could hate. Came in with a plan. Anyway, I wouldn't just, like, I have this, like, short-term high marked out, but that does not really mean much to me. I have so many SIBIs above. Prices can totally stay heavy. We got rid of all those SMTs. Like, there's more liquidity below if it wants to go for it, you know? Tanya trades or Tanya tape reading. Tanya roasts. Yeah, and if I entered short here or something, everyone would say I was chasing or something. So anyway, I didn't see a short setup, to be honest. We took out that SMT. Had we had another clean? There was not even a retracement here to go for this. No, there was dead ass nothing. So I'm sorry that I didn't take a trade, so you can copy trade me and then complain anyway. Or so you could fade me. I don't care, whatever, if you're a hater. It's a good thing today, this price action. Hopefully then, the rest of the week is also fast like this. If we're down 1% in the first 30 minutes. So all I can do right now is probably mark this out. That downwards move. Look on the 1 minute. Yeah, maybe another short will form. What pair is this? This is ES, and this is NASDAQ on the right. All right, let's see if we have some sort of retracement in another short. That's so wild. Previous weekly low. I have to mark that out, honestly. I really thought we were gonna stop here and then go back about it. So glad that did not go with the longs. All right. To be honest, you guys, if we hit that sell side before 10, price might just consolidate for the rest of the New York Open. We'll see. Maybe it'll consolidate and then there's a lunchtime setup. How do you get the London low SSL line? I just take I make it myself on TradingView. Take the dash line, horizontal ray, and then you double click, you add the text. Or, I mean, you can use this indicator called like ICT kill zones and pivots if you want to draw certain kill zones. You know, let's say I did that. Now I can see this London. It marks out London from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. or you can put whatever time you want, but that's London session. But I'm going to go for the low here. Like London session technically is until 11, right? So I'm going to put this low from 5:30. You can mark that out if you wanted to. New York PM session. That's how I also get my times down here. Opening prices. So screenshot that if you want it. That's this. It's free on TradingView. Let's see here. Fucking crazy. So I got some daily lows. I personally wouldn't go long unless there was a 5-minute shift, and that's not even close to happening, right? So that's why I'm not looking for longs here, honestly. Could just retrace into this area and then have another short going on. So I'll be watching. See what this looks like. Nvidia's down 2.6%. Yeah, a lot of chips are red. Amazon's down. Meta's down almost 1%. Netflix down 1.6. Oracle down 2.6. Yeah, tech's not looking too happy. Let me take a look at Nvidia. I had that gap up from that. Oh, that was from like the China news or something, right? The tariff news. It completely filled that gap now in the daily. I could see Nvidia go for more sell side. Okay. ES didn't even hit this high yet. You have an SMT there. Alright, I'm in these shorts for NASDAQ right now. I think this will be a short-term 5-minute swing high that won't get broken for a bit. And we have that SMT and a 1-minute fair value gap. I'm short pretty much here. Risking like 16. It would be 2R there. This will be 2R, just a new low die, but I'm gonna see. Ideally, we just continue lower from here. Yeah, still looking weak. I mean, this could continue going even lower, so I don't know. Where's 2R? I'm risking 26 actually. I thought I said 16. It's 26. 52. This closes like strongly. I'm gonna cut it earlier. Yeah, I'm cutting this 16-point loss. All right, we're just gonna consolidate. 16-point loss, so 0.6R, which is 640. Yeah, okay. 720. Okay. All right. Yeah, because I wanted it to continue just falling low resistance lower for a larger down day, which is why I cut that quick. I don't know, you guys now. Do you guys think that we're having a reversal back up? I don't know. I need to see. I can't really flip back to bullish at the moment. Let's see how this 5-minute closes. Let me see. No more SMT there. Thing is, where are you aiming for if you're bullish still? Saved myself 10 points there. I saved myself $400. I'm happy. Yeah, let's wait for this 5 minute to close. What time is it? 10:30. I think that I can't lie. I think that we're gonna just consolidate for a little bit. We hit that. I'm not gonna probably get involved until the afternoon session. And then I'll have this marked out. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna wait. Let us consolidate. Let us do whatever. We'll mark out here to here. It's on the hourly. Here's your breaker on the hourly. I want us to hold, yeah. Maybe we'll retrace to here. That'll be good for NASDAQ. Yeah, I'm truly 50-50 right now. What time is it? It's 10:37. Truly, I'm 50-50. I think it's going to be crazy if we just end up going for those highs after this. It'll be crazy, but that's the market we're in. We just broke 5-minute structure. It's definitely popping off. I'm really glad I cut my trade there real quick after like that year. So now let's see. We did close above on the 5, but I just don't think that we're gonna have a lot. I don't know. We just moved a humongous move. Like, are we gonna go all the way back up again? I'm not that bullish. I'm looking at the 4-hour. I just can't really process. It's not really clean. I guess I'll know better after this hourly closes to see how we interact, because then we'll have an hourly fair value gap and a breaker here, and then we'll see how we react within this. But to be honest, after sweeping a little bit sell side, you don't see a lot of continuation in this market, so it's hard to like remain bearish for too long. So we'll see. What are we? Like now, NASDAQ is down 0.5%. ES is down 0.16. Let's see. I don't see any USMTs on the higher time frame, so I have to think that this is just a retracement to go lower again. We finally broke a low on the 4 hour. We haven't done that in a while. And close below it. We haven't done that in like, what, 2 weeks? Yeah. Yeah, so I think my thought process right now is like, for shorts, like if we retrace here and we have another shift lower, bullet bearish, I would try that. But if we just pop straight back through and we close above, I would say 50% of this. So if we close back above 265s on the hourly, so I'll know by the end of this hour and into the next. But if we have another break of a short-term high after inside of here, then the shorts are not going to continue. I don't know. That's what I would look for more continuation shorts, honestly. It's like, even though I started off bullish today, it's way too weak. We had some manipulation at the open, so I would think that this is a retracement to go lower again. And of course, like, same kind of vibe. If there's no entry, we just kind of shoot straight through there, then that's fine. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty chill. I'm down 0.7 R because I risked 1,040 on that short earlier and I cut it before, so I lost 720. Yeah, I didn't expect this huge push lower. I don't think a lot of people did, but you know, we'll see. Maybe today's the first day. I don't want to go back and long. Like I don't want to go against it. Trying to today is like the first down day. Yeah, hopefully we don't retreat. Like I don't want to retrace too much more because then, yeah, it would not be. I wouldn't be bearish tomorrow if we have a close like this today, this daily FEG. So I would prefer. Honestly, I would prefer today to be a down day and to have a weak close, so then tomorrow could be continuation lower trade. I feel like we haven't gotten that much recently. If we go back for this buy side later, I'm just gonna be like, ugh, I hate this like type of market. I guess that's what I'm waiting for. Yeah. Maybe we reach. I mean, this is 50% of this leg down Nasdaq. At the end of this hourly, we'll have a FEG, a unicorn on the hourly. You would think that would hold price lower. He has retraced. There's no like displacements on the move down yet for me to look for shorts. I think we could probably dig in, have a third drive, then go look for shorts. I'll see. Like just a tiny, tiny FEG on the one. I don't care that much for it. Guess this breaker is here on the 15. Did we hit it? Or what? Did we hit 50%? I think we stopped like 1 point before it. Yeah. Alright. Cool. So right now I really just see this as 50-50. I don't know if this, we didn't hit this yet. We don't have a break of structure on the smaller time frame that looks like good to me yet. So I'm just waiting for more price action. And I'm waiting to see how this reacts to like this huge bullish fair value gap. If we, start losing speed, then I don't see why it's not going to continue lower. I mean, like if we stop losing like the bullishness on the upside. Let me ask the chat, what's your bias right now for the rest of the day? Because it's totally different than what it is this morning. See, mostly bullish. Vote. You have 10 more seconds to vote. Let's see. Someone's pointing out like the daily BISI that we reacted nicely inside of it. Yeah, I can see that. For now, we reacted nicely inside of it. We'll put a different color. I don't really trust it. Okay. Let's wait until we get 500 more votes. I mean, until we get 500 votes. Put your vote in. So far, in the 1050 macro, we're not doing much. It makes sense. We expanded pretty quickly to here, to this level. I tried for a little bit, continuation, see if you're just going to continue bleeding. I cut it pretty quick. Made a huge 5-minute FEG, which we have been respecting. So I'm curious to see how we react to the next swing, short-term swing high. All right. Ending the poll, 47% bullish. Okay, now we're in a area here on the hourly. Let's see. On the hourly, on the 15, we did dig a little bit into this. We didn't hit that 50% mark yet. I'm trying to think about whether I like this move. I like it. Mark out the 15-minute breaker because honestly, there's a lot of things going on within it. It will be an hourly breaker soon. Also, it is. We have an hourly FEG that is about to be formed. Like we're heading into this next hourly. Do I want the 15 or the hourly up? 15 is also in a discount, so on the 15. I prefer us to react poorly to this area, you know, for more shorts. If it's not, then it's not. So I'll see. We're at the new hourly candle right now. So you have an hourly FEG. You have a breaker, you have an hourly FEG for ES also. On the downside. So if we just kind of like, burst up, have another push up, then I gotta just chill and reassess an afternoon session because it could just, go for more buy side. If it's not reacting, ease fast here for like some downside. I'm gonna wait. You did come back into 50%. The high of this is 230. It's kind of wild to made an equal high. I prefer to swipe it. Let me see my text messages. Microsoft accuses Chinese hackers of exploiting SharePoint. Alright, whatever. All right. We're stalling up here. Definitely no shift yet for bearishness. So, just continue to watch. I really do prefer us to sweep this into here and then break like a short-term low or inversion here. Like, I prefer that. I really would. Let's do this, then like this, then this. That's my preference for today. Otherwise, to be honest, I'd just rather wait to see what today's close is like. If that doesn't happen, and then I'll have a better idea for like tomorrow, rather than push my luck today. If I'm 50-50 about the rest of the day, you know, if it doesn't have a strong reaction here to the downside, I could see us then just consolidating. Or, you know, just pushing them back up to the upside, which I don't really, to be honest, don't want to be part of. At the 60-minute, that's just, yeah, it's tough. Let's see. ES taken out. Isn't that hourly FEG now? NASDAQ. Struggling there. Alright, I think I told you guys my game plan. I'll see. If there's another bearish shift, then I'll try the bearish shift. Right? If there's not, then I'm just going to wait until the end of the day. Like, I want a bearish shift within this zone, basically. Looks like ES took out previous hourly high. Nasdaq didn't yet. Totally could, though. Just hanging out. So, wait for a bearish shift, then I try the shorts again. That's my thought process. Yeah. There's no bearish shift, and this hourly is like green, super green, and then the 4 hour just looks crazy. Like, then I'll just wait for the end of the day. I'll know what's going on. I think we'll know by the end of the day how we react in this. How we close is super important to me today. In this BISI. To be honest, shorts are more fun. If we close down below this, it would be good. Then I'd expect more downside in the coming days, and that would be kind of fun. So, So far, ES just swiped it. There's definitely no, like, how would you say, like, displacement above it. We're definitely not having, like, a huge burst up at the moment. So it's not like completely against the bearish thought process, right? It's not like we're displacing above more swing highs again. So we'll see how this pans out. And yeah, that's my thought process for the rest of the day. I'll be back here 9:15 tomorrow. Right now, I'm down on the day $720 from trying a little short earlier, cut it before it went to my full stop. So, I mean, obviously that's very easily for me to get back if the bearishness comes back, but I'm not going to be pushing it if it doesn't. I'll let you guys know. So considering we hit this target, it makes sense that, yeah, we had that retracement. I wouldn't put it past us to, during lunchtime have some more movement, because if you have like a fast open, a lot of times lunch will have another like more movement than usual, especially if we hit before 10 a.m. That's just what I've noticed. So have a good day, you guys. Control what you can control. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Someone's asking me something. Wait. Yeah. See you back here tomorrow. Someone's asking me. Let me see the question. Let me see. Are you guys fight? Some people are fighting in the chat. Someone said no reason to go lower, Tanya. Objective achieved. I don't know. PM session? Maybe. I don't know. Should I chart the PM session? What else is new? What other news we have? Yeah. My Funded Futures changed all their plans today. That's what's new. Now they have cheaper plans. It's cheaper and just one eval, basically. But what most people care about is that it's a 100K payout cap on their sim now. So before it was like 25,000, and then they transition you to live, and now it's 100K payout, and then you get transitioned to live. So that's that. There's no more like expert plans for them. It's, what is it called now? Let's see. There's no daily loss limits. Oh, that's what's important. News trading is now allowed on core and scale accounts. Now that, they don't have starter anymore. It's called core, scale, and pro. So your payout request cap is 100K now. That's new about that. That's new in prop firm land, basically. You could have up to 5 sim funded max now. So if you're interested, then check them out. You'll get 15% off with code Tanya, but that's pretty big because now they completely changed their plans. I don't think the objective is reached, to be honest. I think that we could still go more downside if today is like more follow through, which I could see it. We're down 0.56%. And yeah, basically I'm going to be waiting for that potential. We'll see what ends up happening. And I'll let you guys know what happens with mine. If we get a displacement, I'm not afraid to try again. Especially if it's this week. We stopped right at 50%. And you do have a little bit of an SMT now at previous hourly high. That's my thought process there. And stay safe. I mean, I will be watching charts during lunch session, not gonna lie. Let me know how your day went. I'll see you back tomorrow. I mean, today's not over. I think today could be a fun day. I think it has the potential to be a large down day. Don't know if it will be. It has the potential to be. So I'm not too keen on it. I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know. There's not really like a news release that made this happen. So, but that's the plan. If there is a bearish shift, I will try it out. Good luck and good trading, everybody. I'll see you back here tomorrow. I mean, I am interested to see if there will be one. If this gets inverted, if we get a nice break below this, I wouldn't see why we couldn't. But honestly, price is consolidating at the moment, so I'm not going to push it. We could sweep this high again and then do it. So, and of course, if ES like breaks above and has like a strong displacement here, that if we have strong displacements above swing highs again, then that idea is kind of like out the window, and then it's back to the drawing board. Anyway, I'll be back here tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Honestly, my hope is that we have a strong down close day so we can have another down close continuation tomorrow. See you.